Hello, everyone. My name is Ulfbert. I'm going to be casting from Ronin's side as Axis. Their game versus 3AC, 3rd Amphibious Corps, is going to be playing. Amphibious Corps is going to be playing Allies in Utah. The map we have today is Utah Chapel as midpoint. This is going to be their first game. This is week 1 in the HCA tournament. They are playing 36s as a modality in the Premier League, a small group of teams in that category. We have here almost the full server. Will be close to flip at some point. I'm going to join this squad. I'm going to spawn mid. The typical shenanigans in HQ before the game. Okay, we got map flip. Here we go. Did I get the teams backwards? Most probably. I did get the teams wrong, so I apologize for that. I'm gonna make 2 adjustments. I'm gonna put the audio down. Okay, that's good. Do not understand why I'm listening with voice volume completely. There you go. So 40 seconds to go. I'm gonna make the quick adjustment over here. Apologies for the confusion. We need to swap these 2 teams. I'm gonna solve it the practical way. Here we go, wall drop. We're gonna see Ronin then, approaching from the beach as allies. In a few seconds, we're gonna start seeing some rockets flying by, trying to catch some of these trucks filled with infantry as they approach the point. So far, no points for anyone. We hear looks. Pre-firing. Both trucks seem to be okay. Quick look at the map. We see a nice distribution. Okay, one truck died over here. I don't know how many people got caught in that. They seem to be all of them. Unfortunate for Ronin. That was a rocket that eliminated the truck going to chapel. The P4 is booking it to the chapel. Try to compensate for cap weight. Axis started capping. The looks seems to be doing quite a ruckus in the area we call Grandma. The medium for the Americans is in the circle. It's trying to stay... Well, it's right outside the circle. Should be inside if he could. But it's too risky to try to compensate for the truck that died. The Stu looks is annoying the hell out of this medium. Let's see two key areas that are super important to cap or recap Chapel. One is going to be this area. Seems to be Ronin is winning the gunfight in the city. The Stewie is trying to silence. Gonna try to silence that looks over here. Who do we have here? We have the P4. No, it's another looks. Okay. This is the other look that was annoying the medium. Cap pressure is exactly on the half for the axis, but it's flickering, so the forces are dwindling. Remember, no team can put garrisons in the neutral area while the capping progress is still not decided. Okay. We saw a truck go down here earlier for the allies. An empty truck. Progress continues for 3AC, in part because of the pressure in the north and in the south. If you see Chapel itself, the actual hard cap is empty. This is 36s, I remind everyone, so we're gonna see a lot of holes, a lot of areas where infantry cannot cover the entire width of the map. Flare goes up, reveals what we were talking, an empty middle point. Most of the pressure, if you can see, comes from 4 players here and the looks. Here we're gonna see a looks trying to find the rear of this Stewart. The looks is booking it. The looks can only deliver a killing blow from the engine area, and it seems to be what's gonna happen. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, Stewart is cracked. The driver is doing the correct thing. is reversing, but the bazooka takes him down. And fortunately, we lost the looks over here. Although that... Sorry, a steward. Although that looks is really damaged. These two luxes have done really quite an extraordinary job in the north. Collaborating, playing together, annoying the medium, forcing the steward to turn, and then the bazooka finish it off. Very good work. Coordinated over there. Here we still have the medium alive. Progress is coming back. Exactly what we said earlier. Put a few people in the circle, and then this should be an easy cap for the allies. At least on opener. It should be no problem. And normality has been restored. We see the Luxes, the twin brothers, keep running away, harassed by some bazookas. A new flare goes up. You're gonna see the flare revealing the cap pressure in the north. Point is going red once again. So the Artie did a good job over here, wiping two of the blue players. Look, this looks needs to have like a raise. They need to get paid more. They'll be doing all the heavy lifting over here. Really good job. Let's see the south a little bit more. That's another flare. Very good of the flares roning as well. Highlighting key areas of the map, north and south, that need to be constantly under vigilance. Great job with those flares. Farg with 2 kills in a row. Excellent play before running in the open. Making sure we have more people coming in. Valdez from its OP. Okay, we're starting to have some clarity after the early randomness. Now we're gonna have a garrison. Allies are fulfilling their destiny and are capping the midpoint. It's almost guaranteed by now, since as long as those luxes keep up. Point goes to Ronin. 3-2. We have seen a very passive P4. I haven't seen them shelling even. I don't know exactly where they are anymore. Okay, the looks is up. We went to repair and reload, I'm pretty sure. We have the P4 exactly marked. We have Smokey, Kubas, and 9 and 10 in the P4 try to find our medium that is behind the church. The first heavy is rolling out. Very interesting opening. It was a little bit shaky at some points for Ronin. But now the action and the attention, of course, must be put in the south. You see a few gunfights can make, in 36s, can make a big change. A few gunfights that you win can turn a whole area against you or in your favor. Every kill matters in 36s. The Artie on delivery. Gonna farm this OP until there's no tomorrow. Two guys survived only. That are T-Barrage. Remember, another AT artillery round right on an enemy player. The heavy's taking position in Hill 15. Copying progress because of the P4. P4 decided to play the game. and join the active sector. This is probably where it should have been from the very beginning, from the very start of the game, covered by the buildings. I'm gonna put the volume a little bit low, in case this too high. The allies are also artillerying this area. They know how important this is, and probably they got a call out on the tank. No, the tank is not call out. Oh my god, 2 tankers died trying to repair. Oh, trying to get a satchel. Is it gonna be enough? 5 seconds. I think he got it. Oh my god, I'm glad I caught that. Bye-bye P4. The second he tried to play actively, he got satcheled. Okay, we see a very panoramic view. The most important area is the chapel because it multiplies by 3. This circle, your cap weight, we all know that. So this point in 36 is placed differently than in 49s because the body counts in the hard cap are gonna matter more. It gives you more defensive capabilities, and all these holes, this is gonna be the rest of the game, most probably. Germans pushing from La Grande into the Rat City, as we call it, but this south town from Church. Now that the medium position here, until they call the first Tiger on this Sherman is gonna precisely keep these Germans back. With a few good flares, it's gonna know exactly where to splash. We see a garrison going in red and supplies, just in case, being placed here. We have a someone needs to explain why they put this in the red and not maybe here or here. It's in the red. It's okay. It's alive. It's a good carry for now. An old truck. We see rounds coming in, probably from the first heavy. This tank might go kabooey, as Smithers would say. Smithers, by the way, casting from the German side. Okay, the Sherman did its job, is coming back. The North battle has been absolutely convincingly won by RONIN, in part because they lost the mid cap and then wipes all Garys and OPs in the proximity. So if there was a Gary here, it's gone. If there were OPs, they are gone. So in the north, it's looking extremely well, but an MG in this area is looking the wrong way. It's interesting. Looking at the wrong way. That's not even the midpoint for the allies. This probably should be looking that way. But what do I know? I'm a tin head. I'm a tanker. There you go. Some things I know. The problem is that the entire RONIN people already wiped the area. Let's see the full pressure. Basically, half the army is over here. They're committed. They know what's up. The good flare comes at the right moment. Excellent job with the flares today, RONIN players. We're gonna see a full commitment by the 3AC Axis faction right here, trying to push north just by cap weight alone in the 4 squares. So Chapel is on the top right of these 4 quadrants. That's why it's favored allies, and this is all open territory. And this is the way to come into Chapel. Just by sheer soft cap, they were contesting and started to cap. So while RONIN gained ground in the north, which is important, but it's not as important as the south. We're gonna see the first 76 maneuvering over here. The Axis said, okay, I will trade you. I will get the south and start pushing from the south. So we have one heavy leaving the beach right now. You see this reflects the pressure. The Gary that was here is gone. Supplies are down, but Larralde will have to like sneak one Gary in there. While this is going on, we have a Stewie trying to put some pressure. Uh-oh. 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 Let's go, driver. Let's go, driver. Don't fire. Gun forward. AP. That tiger is one kiss in the butt and is bye-bye. Gunner, move right. It's a solo tanker. It's a solo tanker. It's gonna get the kill. Shoot over. Over the feeder. Over the feeder. Has HE in the barrel. Oh, God. Tiger down. Excellent play. Who is this guy? Again, he deserves a race. This is an excellent trade for the Allies. A Stuart, a free tank, took away the first Tiger. They probably have two in the field, but the first Tiger spawned is down. Excellent play. And the second 76 rolls in. Here they are. Bellota is repairing. Look at the necessity, right? To put a lot of people on hard cap, because that soft cap was too powerful. Too powerful. We have some reflanking over here. This is very good, very smart play. Only one SL though. Is Larralde once again. He has supplies. Why are they dropping more supplies? When you drop supplies, they know you're trying to get a Gary, so supplies are down. Larralde is still playing the guitar. Larralde, like a famous Argentine folklore singer. He didn't hear, oh, he didn't see the puff either. That was the only SL in the area. We have a new one. Bellion. This should have been like the 50 supplies from earlier. Should have been probably further back. This white parachute is like poop for flies. They run to it. Yep, one past you and it's gonna be gone. Supplies are down. The pressure continues for the Axis. Where are we building here? AT gun, repair station. It's still in ghost form. It needs to be materialized. Who's gonna be the valiant engineer? Or rather, the support player for the box. It's a project. It's a school project. It will be 5 to 7 days. It will be built. The area is completely under Axis control, so that blueprint is gonna disappear. We see the MG on the silo is no more. Someone took care of him. It's a great spot to MG and snipe, but it's also very predictable. And for that reason, I'm pretty sure snipers and officers with good rifles, anyone in the American army can take you down with a rifle. So it's a paradox, as they would say. You want to be there, but also they're gonna prepare against that. We have a Satcheler trying to sneak in. Good flares. This tank is juicy. Let's say if Akane, he sees the puff, he's salivating like Pavlov's dog. He's like, this is so juicy. If I can put a satchel in that, I will avenge the tiger death to a Stuart. It's a little bit of a hole in the middle of these two pushes. So if he's careful, he can make a run through this area I'm looking at. But Snati knows. He saw him running in there. He's waiting. Great job here. Dacer hiding in the bushes. He was looking that way. He's like, anyone makes a play on my tank, Has to go through me. Once again, already on point. They've been extremely accurate today. Let's see a little bit of the scores. Who has been farming the most? This was a great recovery for the Allies, having lost their first the first truck on hard cap. This was excellent recovery, and the first scab is, I would say, solidly in control for now. Being 36 is quite normal that we're going to see only 2 crews. And starting next week, on Tuesday, we're going to have an armor rework. Some changes coming in for Hit Loose. So probably the meta is going to be like this. It's going to be 2 heavies. We cannot have more than 2 at one time. So something normal for 36s might become normal for 49s. And hopefully it's for the better, and we're going to see a lot more crazy plays and flankings with mediums. This tank is cooking. We see there's a Tiger here. Yep, I hear the engine. This is one of the main problems for the Axis, right? The Axis, if you look at the shape of the hedges go east to west, most of them. So it's extremely hard to advance. You advance, and you have this kind of like spots to rest and cover, and then look at this, wide open to push. So this is a really something to study and practice properly, because it's hard to push as Axis. When you move into this, from this hedge to this hedge to this next hedge, to get closer to the point, be either north, mid, or south, is very hard for medium play for tanks to make something happening here for the Axis side, unless you flank crazily north or south. So those Tigers are being busy, are being kept far back, guessing where to go. So excellent job by these 276s, staying alive, number one, and secondly, maintaining the pressure, AP in the barrel, in the long run, until the armor rework comes in. This Allied heavies have almost half the amount of AP rounds. So this back and forth, not killing the tank, in the end benefit the Tigers, because they have, again, double the AP. So they're gonna have someone ferrying heavies, probably, trying to keep these tanks with AP in the barrel. Okay. Hardcap is going to be enough with the 2 tanks there to control Hardcap. The action is taking place now north and front door. We're probably going to need this a garrison, right? There's a conspicuous absence of garris in this area, although the OPs are clear. So Forrest should be, or Valdez, they should be concerned about getting a Gary there. We have 1, 5, 6, 7. We have space for 1 more. I say we, because I'm looking at their side. So we need that. This is a good garrison. We need that, and one more garrison. This is a good garrison in Chapel. We need another one here to help people respawn and control this. Another nice play. Space smart. I would have parked it like behind the logs instead of next to the logs, but probably he wants to see south. That round came in very close. We see the road is acting as a little demarcation now. The road is being controlled from the east by the Americans pretty well. The help of the armor division has been excellent today for Ronin. This is a nice... It's not long for this world, but this is a nice momentary position for this Greyhound. All you need is the HE. Be that a light or recon is gonna die soon. We see an effort once again reflanking the reflankers. That's how the game becomes. That's how the game looks later in the mid half an hour or so. We tend to flank the reflankers, and the reflankers tend to reflank the reflankers that reflanked you earlier, and then there's a race to the map edge. One could say this is like Chile and Argentina in Patagonia. See who gets a little bit a bigger piece of land, so they can claim they have a bioceanic country. So this is the same. This is not the channel of Beagle channel, but this is almost like that. It's like one reflanker reflanking Ling Ling, who is this flags. Gets a kill on Ling Ling. And the guy is still up. He's in the red. Still up. Okay, probably this tank is out of ammo. So is going for OP hunting. The pressure here has been dwindling consistently for the Axis. I don't know what's going on. If they have some trick up their sleeve. Yep. It's a little bit empty here. And excellent. You see for the first time the entire match, RONIN is winning gunfights and crossing the road. This is huge. If some OPs make it across the road, this will be huge. This will be like putting a cork on a bottle for the Axis side, and it plugs the entire push on the church. So kudos on RONIN for achieving this, recovering from that truck loss, and now really bringing the fight to La Grande Chemin. And if we continue seeing this progress, it's going to be in the next 10-15 minutes. RONIN players are going to be right here instead of back there. And once they make it to that little house, it's La Grande Chemin. What is at risk? Not Chapelle. Le Chapelle in the middle of the map. Okay. So the chapel is safe and secure. Key play here. Probably I missed a tiger kill somewhere. Otherwise, this tank would have never taken this road. We need more people with the armor. Yep, there you go. Excellent splash damage by that 76. Cleaning the floor before stepping forward. We have a tank mark for the Tiger. I'm gonna check the armor score. I'm pretty sure they got not this crew, but maybe the other crew. Yeah, the other crew got a heavy. It allowed for this tank to make this play. It needs all the love in the world. It needs more people than just Infamous. It needs a whole Infamous squad covering this rape tank over here. This is huge. Good timing on the tanks as well. Reading the map that we crossed the road. We need some presence. This is great progress for RONIN. We have a satcheler, 2 satchelers, and a bazooka. And the bazooka is having an impossible job running in the open and finding the engine of this tank. Yeah, the tank is aware. We are a little bit alone, boys. We need the love of the team. Where's everyone? This engineer, probably, right now, it will be better with the tank. Yep. No satchel yet. Look at this. This is so horrible to see. This is horrible to see. The infantry let down this tank. Let them down. You can say they overpushed, but that was a good play. I'm not sure if Hort put the... Regardless. The satchel went off, and the tank got killed. So unfortunate. This is like the Hill and Lose meme, right? Infantry needs armor support, and then armor says we need infantry support. Then let that heavy down. Okay, now that they have the rep station, but no tank to repair. Unfortunate. I captured this play, so we can talk about it, but let's see if they can do it again. That was a key moment. Key moment. Maybe that this tank should have stayed here, or just here with the gun right, or the road with the gun right. Maybe it overpushed, but also the infantry let him down. Also, the infantry didn't see the priority in pushing with that tank and taking the entire army here instead of back there. Unfortunate. At least they're controlling the road. We'll see our friend here, the truck driver. I know what he's trying to do. He's trying to make this jump possible. And then farm. Mega Satchel takes down the repair. Takes down 2-3 players. Yeah, that engineer has a repair torch. Should have been probably trying to protect the back of the tank and repairing the tank. Unfortunate. The blueprint and the project got destroyed. This little house is so important. Whoever controls this house and gets an MG over there allows for a lot of other plays possible in the area. Have a good flare by the Americans. It reveals 4 players. As a tanker, I suffer this every day. Now that the tank is not here, half the army is here. Where were these people before? I'm taking names. Writing lists. Yeah, so now we are here, but we have no armor. So, suffer the consequences. When you play away from your tank, the other tanks shell you with HE. When you play next to a tank, the other guy needs to load AP. So you're safe-ish from its HE. You don't help them out of selflessness. You help them out of self-interest. I saw you. I saw you climbing over here. Tricky. Great spot. Oh! That hurt. That hurt. Good job on the sniper in that case. Let's see how the reflanking goes so far. It's going well. They cleared the reflankers. We have crossroads is semi-secure. Let's take a look at the Axis side a little bit. How the Grand Chemin looks. Okay, no rep stations. I don't see a lot of tigers in here. There's certainly one here. Excellent, 2 flares. Heavies are up. We need the crew, boys. Okay, I would never drive a heavy up to here with only 1 crewman. That's kind of crazy. This tank had chances through there. If you get pinned once or twice. So look how further back the Tigers have pushed. This is a hard map to play for Axis armor. Yeah, you fish through these holes and then you get nothing. And if you push front, you die. It's all up to you, boys. It's all up to the German infantry over here to regain the road. Port gets absolutely domed. Allied artillery on demand. Puck gets a kill. Rulo. Grenades go up by Kansa. Kansa gets the trade. Yep. Reload quickly, brother, because there's more of them. Ooh! Ooh! I don't know why he ran, but he got taken down. Okay. This is not bueno. So the reflankers are saying, yeah, we wiped the south, but it's because they're not here. It's because they're already pushing the city. This is I can predict this is not gonna work because armor for Axis is in Narnia. It's in a different universe. The only one who can bring a heavy and wipe this up, or a medium, is the Americans right now. Excellent gunfights. Look at the red dots have disappeared. Excellent work here, holding the line. Who is this? Taris, Forrest, and Chris and V. So, Icarium is like, you can shoot me? Yes, I can see you. Great job with the roof. Great job with the roof work today by Ronin. Excellent. Excellent job cleaning. Mopping the city. We see this. Clearly the spawn is southwest. I think it's an OP over here. Yep. So let's see if Dacer has a bazooka, brother. I'm waiting for your bazooka. Come on. Come on, Dacer. Come on. Hello. Hello. Ooh, too short. That's what she said. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Just yeah. Reload, brother. Why did you? Yeah, already the bush. Just hit this damn stick. That's all you need. Hit the stick. Yeah, I got an OP and a kill of the spawn. Okay, Dacer knows. There you go. Someone marked it. Yeah, that's a head draw. Rulo. I don't know if Tuesday armor rework is gonna. Excellent play. Excellent play by who's in Baker. Dante. Excellent grenade. They wipe the OP. They kill Fart again. Excellent play over here. Smoke artillery. What is this? No, this is not artillery. This is players. Because it's diffusing quickly. Oh, that's a great... Who's shooting there? I don't see any Greyhound. That was a... If I'm crazy, or that was a tank round. Now, this is a new... Look at all the body parts. Gore mode activated. I think it's a tank from the north. It's this tank. We have a mega crazy bolts of fire play by the heavy, who said, I used 2 APs. I'm low on ammo. I'm gonna create some chaos. I like this. I like this. This is a crazy play, but it's so crazy that it might work. Bomb bomb. De chocolate, I assume. O dulce leche. Oh my god, that tiger is completely unaware. Clack. You heard that clack? That is a tank. That is a tank. Move left. It is incredible. If you are in 3AC right now and S76 makes it this far, we're gonna see a tank engagement. You need to be stable. Okay, keep running. Right. Need to go right. Climb over there. Perfect. Yep. Let's see this big... Oh my god, the tiger is ready. Oh, the spotter is out. The spotter is out. They have a rep station. Ouch. Ouch. This is bye-bye 76. Why is he still driving in the open? Why not slam the brakes and reverse? This should have been a peak. This should have been a peak. You get pen, you reverse. This is a crazy play. And they knew it was a tank there. Look at that beautiful 3 marks. And Bomb, I'm pretty sure. Bomb is Negat. He's the only one without a mark on it. He cannot say he didn't know. He cannot say he didn't know. Who's gonna know? Who's gonna know? Something went down. The heck is this? A truck. Not important. That's so unfortunate. I mean, if you make that drive, you survive, you were seen, and you make it up to here, you need to survive. You need to survive. That was unfortunate. You need to survive. You need to come here. I'm gonna stay here. Wait for the OP, for people to bring more guys and get a Gary. I don't know. It's too deep for Gary. No, it's not too deep. That drive like that, even if you kill the tiger, what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're closer to their HQ than anything else. The idea was to make them, you know, rattle the tanks, not to kill the tanks. That was a little bit of a misplay. You know they're gonna have rep stations. But these 2 tigers decide... If the 2 tigers decide to push Chapo, this is a situation these 2 could run forward. 2 run forward. If you have a mark on the other one, it's 2 versus 1. This is the only chance these tigers are gonna get out of the basement. They're in the basement right now. If the entire game all they do is drive north and south, waiting for the 76s to come to them, and they don't capitalize on that, it's gonna be very boring for them and very ineffective. Okay, 1 tank is listening to my thoughts, but you're peeking alone. So if it's 1-on-1, you might die. If it's 2 of you, you are gonna win 100%. Let's go back. The heavy is south, so they're shooting HE. The heavy is right. The heavy is right here. So my desires, my prayers have been answered. A tank crossed the road, and you see the effect. You see the effect of this. They killed a tiger. For God. For... Oh my God! What is this? Rep station. Rep station? No, tiger. Am I crazy? Is that the second tiger? Great job. Great fucking job. Excellent play by this 76. Excellent play. This is what you do, right? You get a ground, get a rep station, get infantry with you, and then it's half a square, 2 squares, 1 square that you gain. That other crazy play, 76. If you only have HE, don't go for Tiger. If you have a AP, don't do that. So whatever's going on through that tank's life, if you have no AP, don't push a Tiger. Just sit it in point and shell HE infantry. If you have AP, be more careful when you make it successfully that far. Okay, this is a mismark. There's no tanking here. This is completely off. The tank is coming. Oh, the 76 shot first. Why they're backing down? They were not sure. This is a smart play too, because that Tiger is in the open. This is a very smart play by the 76. But now they need to rep and go. Guys, turn around, turn around, turn around. Tiger should go boom boom. Tiger boom boom. Someone with great timing killed the Satchler, the engineer. Great job at this tank crew. Look, they B-strike a mark that was non-existent. This was missed. This is completely a waste of a B-strike by the commander, unfortunately. Great fucking job by this tank crew. Kudos to them. Excellent play. With the help of the barrel, if they stand on the tank and they use the barrel, they can jump on this building. That's the only way. They got pinned by the other heavy. It was tracks. Good kill on the medium. Is that a medium? It is. Has to be. AT gun. AT gun. Okay. There's a Gary. Oh! It's marked. Let's go. Oh my god. The grenade was awesome. Oh, great. Oh my god, they're spawned! They come from the underworld. What the heck? Great job, Larralde y Lefunk. Oh my god. Ronin is flanking like they're on steroids or something. Look at this blue push engulfing the point. The gulping one half of the map. This tiger is a little bit in trouble here. Let's check the map. Look at this. Look at what this tank staying alive allowed. Great play. It deserves its reputation. Have the second one. We have the YOLO 76 over here. Licking its wounds. We have another one here. Look at these OPs. This is excellent. This one Mogari has done quite a lot of good job. A good job for Ronin. Excellent job. Allowing them to reflank the flankers. We have here Bellion with OP. Probably gonna need flares on this. This is how a boxing out of Chapel looks like. We need a little bit more presence here, but it's too open. But being Lagrange Chemin, this is an excellent position to be in. What we need is both 76s to be one here or here. This one needs to cross. And this one being here. This one creates chaos. And then Lagrange Chemin is in big trouble. Big trouble. This is what I said like an hour ago. Or maybe 40 minutes ago. Once you make it here, you bring a 76 and you start farming. Great job by Ronin. Delivery for 3AC. Ding dong. The knocking on the front door. We have a package. We have a package from Argentina. We have a new mark here. These marks in the open are crazy. They need to be better at marking. That's a great bazooka. Yeah, the tank is bailing it. You see him in the middle of the screen. The tiger is like, I need more people. Those marks are crazy. Who the heck is marking tanks? That's crazy far. We have two tigers doing what they do best. Being in the back line. Oh, finally. I was looking for the steward. The steward, he already got a crazy kill earlier. Oh, this is horrible. That's unfortunate. Yeah, getting out of here is gonna be painful. Yeah. Lucky and forward left and you get out. They cut his mojo. Great driving. Oh. Okay. Good. You can take two with him, but good alertness. Good play. Okay, this Dewey is heard, seen, smelled, and marked. Hey, let's go, Stewie. The driver getting some kills. Why not? Let's see if Sticky Feet gets Wet Feet out of there. He's making a run, but the Stewie is faster than 2 legs. Let's see the Tiger. I'm coming for ya. Oh, the Tiger has the barrel. This is 3, 2, 1. Great. Unfortunate. I think getting blocked, you know, water down there was unfortunate. I think this Stewie should have probably parked here and shell all this infantry crossing instead of just driving through and try to get behind them. If you have a gunner, yes, because the reaction of the gunner on the Tigers could be faster. But at this stage of the game, probably that won't happen again. Probably what they should have done is just shell the point with HE. 50 HE thrown into the trash. They're working on that tank mark. That's good to know. Look at this beauty. 2 76s looking for the same tank. That's a ricochet, non-pen. The Tiger is not moving. They're doing exactly the same. Yep. Just like they're twin brothers, looking the same way. They take down 1 heavy. Something did. They didn't fire. They went down to satchel or bazooka. They didn't fire. Yep. They have 2 rep stations, so this is going to be impossible for the tanks to kill from that distance. That's the culprit. Sticky Feet put a sticky bomb on the other 76. And probably nobody in infantry there to help them. The spotter needs to see this guy running. Okay. Thank God there's the player paying attention. This is the problem with this tank. You have 2 to face, and they have a rep station. So you're not gonna win. Rep stations are done. That's a great job by the bombing run. And this one is damaged. That's engine damage. It's coming from within the tank. Checking for satchels. They look funny now. Where's the second Tiger? There was 2 here. There he is. There he is. The Germans. He died something. Or this is an earlier one. They lost a Tiger somewhere? Oh, I'm blind. I thought this one was this one. But what is he trying to do? Yeah, do you serve that engine shot? Are you trying to go through there? Crazy rotation, panicking. Look at all the Ronin players. This point is not yours anymore. Leave. Flee. Oh, no, my God. What are you trying to do? Oh, my God. Great play. Well-deserved satchel. Well-deserved. They're going to try. RT's going to kill this player. Yeah, there you go. Art is going to take a toll on these people. You don't have 30 seconds, brother. You don't have 30 seconds. This tank is gone. Great play. Particularly because they were against impossible odds. They were 2 versus 1 with rep stations. So this 176 staying alive. Great job, guys. This is the YOLO tank that learned the lesson and said, you know what? I need to stay alive. Great play. There's a little bit of a reinforce going by, but this tank, if it dives, this is a point for Ronin. Non-pen. That's what happens when you try to be sneaky. Oh my God, this tank needs to make it. No, don't stop. Don't stop. Don't Oh, stop! Run over one. Gonna keep trying, boys. This is a big boy. Not so easily killable. Rotate us left and run him over. You're gonna get set. Oh my god. They have no spotter. I don't believe. Yeah, too late, brother. Just satchel. Yeah, they lost this. This loss is heavy. Unfortunate. Yeah, too late, brother. Get out of this tank. Diffuse. Get out of this tank. Okay, bye. Yeah, that was not the play by the heavy. The heavy should have run north and into the point like this. Like this. The heavies are down. He went in the open without blueberries around and got completely surrounded. Unfortunate. Woof! 3AC saves the point. 3AC with the last fuel in the tank made it possible. Okay. That was a key moment. Artillery was on point. 2 tigers are up. Like nothing happened, boys. This is what, like minute 30 of the game? This is back to normal. Back to normal, unfortunately. Let's see if this is what I want to do. Let's see if they get any flanking Gary, because I haven't seen this Gary went down. And I haven't seen any red Gary, any Wamo north or in the waterline. Maybe here. OP's here. Nothing. So not only was a push that died out, but also nothing was taken from it. Sometimes when you do as a team these pushes, it's not to cap, you know they're gonna hold, is to wipe them somewhere else and get like a Gary here, for example. They should have gotten a Gary right here on the waterline. And then you keep feeding people from the waterline, zigzagging, but nothing was taken out of that. That's unfortunate. And this Gary is still up. Unfortunate. Well, that was a good scare, but nothing else. It could have been much more. It could have been much more than a scare. Where are these infantry marks? There's nothing here. Are they dropping something? No. Where are these marks? Okay. So now it is the Germans who because that didn't work out. It is the Germans who in the... There you go. It was a supply. Why is he running away? Weren't you the one marking this? Yeah. Forrest, you were marking the OP. Come back to it. Toss a grenade and get done with it. We see this is the best position for this tanks to be in, so good on Bonbon to come back to this. The other 76 is exactly what I wanted. Nice front door. Leather kite, barrilete de cuero. Bien. That is a destruction, or is for flares? That is a ammo being dropped. We have plenty of manpower. Oh, the heavy got hit. Too much in the open, brother. Too in the open. You need to kite. Yeah, you were lucky. You were lucky, and now you're reversing into the shot. Okay. So, yeah, when you kite, you had to, like, kite in and out, in and out. You cannot gun in diagonal like that, because then the reverses takes longer. So he was out here, like that, and then all the reverse like this, you can get hit again. It should be sideways. The driver doesn't need to know, doesn't need to see the target. The gunner needs to see the target. They're gonna do it again. No? Yes? There's a tank there. Yeah, for some reason, that tiger is still alive. We see Ronin once again, just from door. There's no one at the door. Like, where are the Nazis? Where's the Soviet? Oh, sorry, the Soviet. Where's the Axis army? Where are they? Hello? 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 German infantry, where are you? What the heck is going on? Where is everyone? And why? And why? Not only where, but why? This is crazy. What is no more? Yeah, where's no more Ronin players using this road? Just come here and run. Come here and run. There's no one waiting for you. Come here and run. Hide. Put mines. Put OPs. Yeah. Why there's no SLs pushing main road? This is crazy. This is SL. Who is this SL? Rio. Like, run. Yeah. Yeah. Run. No. Don't go in the open. Just run. Run in the middle of the road. Take your pants off. No boots. Just run forward. This is a recon. This is for flares. Where are the flares? I mean... The OP's up. Nice. There is a tank north. Is seen. I don't think he has a good... So this is where the army is. This is where the Nazis are. Instead of holding the main door, they're just here. I don't know if this is going to work for them. This tiger already went down. Yeah, seen by item. Stuka. Stuka on who? Oh. 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 Not even the Gary? Not even the Gary, bro. Look. Look. What? What? The bomb landed right here. Right here. And didn't kill neither the tank, who was right there, nor the Gary. This is bullshit. Sorry for my French. That's crazy. The not even splash damage has the precision. Okay. Finally. Put the OPs in the trench. Yeah. Put the OPs right here. There you go. One in. Where's the other one? Oh, but this is a recon. God damn it. Come on, guys. Get the OPs front door and win it. Now survive. Stop running and survive. Survive. Stop running. Stop running forward. You don't need to be there. You don't need to be there. You just need to be alive here. All you need to do is be alive here, and that's how you cap. In the water. Just be in the water, holding this lane. And then you go here holding this lane, and then you're here holding this lane. If you run forward, you die. And the cap is gone. The cap progress is gone. Okay. This is looking really nice. Really nice. I have a chair. I have a chair. Really nice for Ronin. I hear... I'm gonna dive. Yes. There's a tank south. Yes. There's a tiger in the south. Yeah, unfortunately. That's why you put the OPs there, because the OPs survive bombing from artillery. So we need this this push to go on, and then I should be like more people to these OPs. More people. That's a glorious bombing run by the commander. I'm pretty sure he took the garrison down. The garrison is gone. The rep station is alive. And I don't see... Okay, this guy is still up. In the northern point. It's not even marked. People don't know there's a Gary here. They notice that they suspect an OP. 3AC in coma. It's in coma 4. They have no armor, no Gary, and 7 dudes, 6 dudes. And Ronin has 4 or 5, but OPs. Let's go, armor. Let's go. If this tank gets out of there, oh, it's gonna go down. No, okay, it's fine. Hold. Don't show booty. Double hedgerow. I like that. They're gonna see your smoke. Just stop reversing. Where are you going? Where are they going? They need to repair and be in the point. Okay, good job, this tank crew. Excellent. This puts enough objects between one and the other. No red Gary. No red players here. Yep. Rio and the engineer, like, move. Need to protect this tank. There's someone bazooka. The reflank. What is this? This is a Puma. Oh my god. He just fired. They should listen to this. They should hear that that heavy's gonna die. Yeah, marked by sugar. Nice. Great stuff. Great stuff. Now, you got rocketed, so you're gonna get rocketed again. That is a disgruntled tanker coming angrily with grenades. And bazooka. This is an angry dude who lost his tank and is like, "You killed my friends!" I thought he had a bazooka or a satchel. They had neither. Okay. Had like a T-gun build out? What the heck? Where are you going? Where are you going? Pick up your friends? I would just stay here. Power of the 2. 3AC survives another scare. Yeah, that tank should be here helping the other tank. Oh my god, I was afraid of that. I knew these hitros were difficult. This one is bendable. This one is not. Oh my god, that's a sad loss. Sad loss. They insisted on engaging. I would not have done that. I would just stayed here shelling the point with HE. Ignore the tank. Sometimes you need to know when not to engage a tank. The other tank suffered bazookas. He was running away. I would just stay here where you were repping. Just keep it here and shell. Shell, shell, shell. Machine gun shell. That's unlucky. Another mega scare for our 3AC. Somehow, they survived the second push. But this is good. That shows that Ronin keeps trying. At least from this, they got out something. They're so rich in fuel that they got this little toy out. And so this is people pouring over here and then running forward and coming here. It's a fail-safe for this Gary. Nobody saw farts? Nobody smelled it? Come on. You should at least smell him. The tankers, I would say this. The tankers are a little bit obsessed over killing the tank. The other tiger's not even shelling, not even killing enemies. It's moving, probably gone already. And the DCs as well. This tank is gonna get satchelled. And the DC is in Narnia. Okay, good job. Kill him. Okay, I stand corrected. Good job. No satchel. Perfect. Yeah, that's where that tank kept peeking the tiger instead of staying put. It would have allowed none of these people to be here. These two guys would not be here. And the 76 will be here. Shedding the point. Now they lost the square. They're one square back. Good job surviving that satchel. Bomb. Making me hungry. But now 15 minutes to go. 13 to cap. And if the allies don't push again next to its tanks, this flanking maneuver is gonna be very annoying. Basically, they wiped the OPs, they wiped the Gary, they overflanked, and look at this. The line of OPs tell the story. The line of OPs curved like this tells the story that there's enemies over here. So let's see how well this works out for 3AC. I don't see any armor, any trucks. Commander is helping with the flanking, reflanking operations. No Gary. Good kill. I hear a truck. So, right. So now they're not front door anymore. Now they're south of you. So your attention as a team is divided. Is divided between... Oh, that's an MG on Grandma's. That's not good. That's not good. Yeah. Maybe too much attention is being paid to this by the team. One satchel in the house and the MG's gone. You don't need to divert 4 players for MG on the roof. The tank can shell. Like communication. Let's go. Gun left. Kill that. Hello? Go left. Gun left. No, brother. Kill the MG. There you go. There you go. This is where the action is. This is when you need to shoot this. Okay, that MG revealed himself. Splash him. Yeah, your days are numbered, brother. Bye-bye. Let's see, Rat City again. Okay. Ronin holding them back. Great job there. Diesel. Clean of enemies. Perfect. The north clean. 76 decided the right way to get the heavy from these angles because these hedgerows won't cover him. Very smart. Wheezy doing the MG stuff. Wow, that was a quick turn. He was looking that way and all of a sudden he sees a guy running. That's nice. Nice haircut, by the way. Crazy stuff. Who is smoking here? I mean, for 36s, this is an excellent line. There's a little bit of a gap here, a hole that they need to plug in. They have a tank. A very good job with the flex tankers flagging areas. You see that this OP and this OP that were near here, the curve was like this. Now they push forward. The MG, I'm assuming, is dead. So this OP, this is a very good job. Very good job by Ronin. The moment they push them back again on the street, this is a comfortable hold 3-2. You're seeing those gunfights happening now. This tank is alone. So Kilo, Fair, and Able should go with tank. They're still looking for the Tiger. That is not there anymore. So 8 minutes to cap, 10 minutes in the clock. This is the very final moments of the game. It has been entertaining. It has been 2 big scares for 3AC. And kudos to them holding that, regardless of all the tank losses and repair stations and Gary's losses. Bombing run, that was the second one was more scary, way scarier than the first one. And they did a great job holding the line. Not only that, but also counterattacking. They brought the game back to its initial stage in Rat City and Diesel and a little bit of a push in the north. So kudos to them. But so far, Ronin has been in control after an accidented, problematic start, losing the Chapel truck in its entirety. It was started to come back for Ronin with the Stewie killing their first Tiger from the engine area. And then everything started to look very rosy, very happy for Ronin. And it looks like they have this in the bag, but anything can happen. Anything can happen. Any mistake or any lucky play, any airhead could change the game. It's only 1 point. Okay, Ronin did what I was hoping. They took up to the streets. The still one with the satchel is dangerous. An OP here in the white. Yep. Hard to see. Now you know where the OP should go. So they need to pay more attention here. The people in the south maybe abandon the south a little bit. Call this tank to splash there. Okay, they put the Gary in the road. It's interesting because this house has been fought over the entire game, but it hasn't had it has not had any impact really. Any impact. It has helped the Germans infiltrate, but nothing game-changing. As long as allies control, I see a P4 over there. This is one of the main crews, so they're low on fuel. Kind of fish. So it's going to be 3-man medium versus a 1-man medium. It's not marked. Nobody knows he's here. So sneaky. He's trying to listen for the rounds. I don't think it's going to change anything. There you go. There is the medium, alone facing west. That'll be very, very interesting. Yeah. The power of a tank fully manned. Oh, now it's a mark. That's beautiful. Let's see what... And also got penned first by rocket. Great job. Great job, guys. Salask. Yep. Yeah, they feel the damage. They feel the need. They're one tap. And the guy is dead. Excellent. Excellent ratty play. 2 bazookas. Come on. Come on, guys. No spotter, so this is kabooey, as Smithers would say. Kabooey. Good try, boys. The heavy... Why is the heavy's looking for a P4 that is already dead and might die in the process? Hopefully not. Okay, the AT player is killed. Get the heck out of here. The P4 is dead. That was a little bit erratic. Like, you don't need to go and shoot it from 1 meter away, right? You need to find an angle. That's all you need. So that tank coming down here to kill the P4, a little bit extra. The medium survives. This player has been really good the entire game, using 3 tanks, holding lines in the south, helping infantry. Really good job by the flex tanker. I say in singular because I imagine it's only in the singular. 5 minutes to go, 3 to cap, and this is the only strategy. The only strategy 3AC can put all its bets on. The P4 South alone didn't work. It was never going to work. Ronin has done a great job holding you back. So this is a mega push front door, or it's over. Tiger is still looking for the other tanks. Look, this is a cemetery of tanks. Cemetery of tanks. Are we gonna add another one to the pile? I mean, we need to cap. Why are you going south? 2 minutes to go. The infantry is not here. The infantry is here. This tank should be pushing maybe here. Or here. And then here. And then here. Instead, he's looking for a 76 that went to kill a P4 that doesn't exist. And the 76 doesn't exist anymore because it's away. Let's go. Let's go, Tiger. Let's go get them, Tiger. They're NGing something. Yep. You found it. You were looking for a 76. You found it. Oh, no bed in the front. How lucky. And rocket from the ass. Let's go. Where's the other rocket? Come on. Oh, how lucky that Tiger. Lefrook, redeploy. Mark this stuff. Ask for artillery on this. 1 minute to go. This tank is not even hurt. How can... Oh, yeah, it is hurt. And double hurt means dead. Kabooey, the tank. Great job by the 76. Being what it needed. Being in the hard cap. 50 seconds. 50 seconds to call it quits. 76 trying to find crossfire. Very smart. Very good positioning by Barrilete de Cuero. Very good. Leather kite. Now one Tiger is down, so be careful with the other one. And that's it. 30 seconds. What is this live vehicle mark? Puma. The medium is aware. Double, triple, fourth tap. Excellent. Okay, this is GG. I'll call it. I will declare it, and I will sing it to the 4 wins. Great game by Ronin. Great control of the midpoint. good recovery after the initial losing of a truck. Overall, pretty decent tanking plays. Some crazy stuff going on at some points, but they showed more attitude, more creativity. The infantry let them down a little bit. The tanks let the infantry down some other times playing alone. But this was overall a great game, great match by Ronin. So week 1, 3AC takes an L, and Ronin gets a win, a W from this weekend. Great game by all of these players. Great control of the north, great control of the south, the entire game. I bet this guy has been reporting on enemy armor movement the whole game. GG's. This is recorded, so if was any issues with the broadcast or the streaming live, I'm gonna also make sure that there's a YouTube upload of the entire game for you to watch and not to lose it to Twitch. GG's everyone. A Beach Strike missed on the 76. That was great to see. We got the clicker. Let's see some quick scores. Commander, Maxi, Netter. A very good supporting score. Lefunk, 1600s, playing Rifleman and anti-tank. With 1100. Good scores by the armor. This is the part where I get undeserved points for chest casting. Excellent Bonbon and Leatherkite. Excellent play. They played together. They communicated. Really nice play. Rulo. Larralde as well. 1100s. Really high scores. On the Axis side, we have a few of those as well. We'll see them after the scoring. Lagers North, good score. Toms. Wells. Very good scores by this armor. This other tank a little bit lower on the scale. You can see there's not a lot of infantry with above 1,000. We counted at least 4 or 5 on the Ronin side. The stats later are going to confirm. I think the infantry did excellently well for Ronin, and armor as well was superior. GG's to everyone. Great game. Good luck in the rest of the tournament and next week. That was all from my end. I'm going to stop the streaming. Thank you for watching, and see you next time.